Well, we're just in Thankyou. Yes. We've just been here for the past probably about 2 hours. We've managed to sort out the vehicle vignette at the post office. We're still a little bit confused about that because even though we've put some money on there, we'll cross into the shade. We've put some money on the on sort of like the barcode strip, which I'll show you once I get back to the camper. But I don't think there's any means of actually checking on how much money is on there, apart from either revisiting a post office or going to a post office cash machine, which is what she said, right?
Yeah.
So a bit confused about that, so I don't know whether we could do it online or not. I really don't know. And then we've just been into Turk Telecom, and we've got 2 Turkish SIM cards, which has been entertaining and fun. So yeah, we've got 20 gigabyte of data to last
a month.
A month, yeah, 20 gigabyte a month. Price wise, we're 2,400 Turkish lira, which I'll put that on the screen once I work it out. But yeah, so we're now gonna leave this place and try to find some place to camp tonight. Little bit of a, come here and just wing it really, because we didn't know how long this were going to take and whether we were going to succeed. So yes, right, catch you in a bit. Good morning. Right, we spent the last 4 days here at, I want to pronounce it, Sile, S-I-L-E. It's on the Black Sea, just a little bit further past Istanbul. I've just stood on a massive ant's nest. All the ants. All the ants all there, look. Do a little bit of a dance. So yeah, 4 days here, and we've got ourselves parked up on this little bit of a beauty spot. Today's a Saturday, so I've got a feeling this is going to be, busy. As you can see, it's not the bestest of campgrounds. However, we have got a park here. We've got picnic tables, barbecue areas, and yeah, people come here and picnic and everything, and we're just parked at the side of the road. Been relatively quiet at night, but we stopped here because of the sea breeze really, and obviously the view. Yeah, last week it was just so warm. I think we either go towards the mountains, which are there a little bit away, and try to find shade, or stay on the coast and enjoy the sea breeze. And to be quite honest with you, it's been lovely really. Yeah, so today we're moving on. and we're going to push along this coastline. We haven't really got a plan for today of where we're going. We know sort of like the long-term direction down towards sort of like the southern part of Turkey, but for today it's just, you know, just drive along this coastline and just see whether we can find any place to park up later. Yeah, maybe find a little bit of Wi-Fi so I can upload probably this video or something. But yeah, so what a beauty spot this is. You get loads of people on here at night taking photos of the sunset, because you get a beautiful sunset over there. Sile itself is it's quite a nice town, but yeah, this is it. So we're wrapping up this morning and we're going to push in that direction.
What kind of jump? Oh! Grab that one. We want that one. I think. No. We'll have a look.
One thing I will say about Turkey is there are lots of water points, and you don't have to be on a campsite to get water. Through towns and villages there's water points all over, and there are signposts as well, just like this one here. It's like a square, and this is the second one we've tried this morning. The first one wasn't working, so if you are desperate for water, it's nice just to keep stopping and checking each water point as you pass. But this one's working. We wasn't desperate for water this morning, but I think we're down to about 220 litres. But if we're going wild camping, then it's always good to have plenty of water, I guess.
No, it's busy down here, babe.
Yeah, right then, shall I just pull up here?
Yeah, do it.
So this is the place that we've intended coming, although it is a Saturday, so a lot of the locals will come to the beach on a weekend, and yeah, it's quite busy. I'm hoping that most of these will go home later, which means we'll be able to get further down here and get a nice parking spot. But for the next 3 or 4 hours, I think that's where we're stuck. This is nice. This is a nice place. Obviously very busy. Like I just said, it's a weekend, so you get a lot of Turkish people coming down here camping and staying the night. So if we can get here tonight, absolutely banging it will be. We view out of the living room window like this. Steps this side. And we've got another beach over here. Just gonna have a slight late lunch, chill out for the afternoon, and then hopefully make his way down here later. That didn't go quite to plan. We waited till the sun had gone down to try to get down there, and there were just so many cars, so many people, such a small space that we couldn't get. So we've driven literally about 15 minutes down the coast, and we've come to this place, which is very nice, and we've got a few other camper vans here as well. Now this was also busy last night, right up till after dark, to be honest with you, and especially with it being like on a Sunday, you'd think people would want to like get back home and get ready for work on Monday, but they leave it to the last minute to say, right, okay, come on, let's go back home. So this was very busy, and it was after sunset last night when we actually got this space here just along the front. So this was just full of lines of cars, people having barbecues and doing the Turkish tea, so it was very busy. So yeah, we've moved locations from the last place, and this is where we are. A little bit of a beach just around the corner, some shops down there which we are going to explore. We're going to take you down there. There's also a rock formation at the end there which I want to photograph. So we're going to go down and get some bread this morning. Microphone cable as well. I do apologise. I bought, when we went back to England, I bought 2 spare microphone cables because the last one was a little bit faulty. I've connected them up, done a load of filming, as you've seen just previously, and obviously I've got wind noise, so the microphone cable wasn't working. So this is me spare cable, so hopefully the sound quality should be much better. So that's that. So yes, so we're on the Black Coast Road, which is a road what stretches all the way in Turkey along the Black Sea, and it's just littered with places like this, and literally you don't have to drive more than a few miles before you come to the next beauty spot. So, you know, if we carried all the way right the way over to Georgia, we'd be on this all the way for a good, I think it's about a 15-16 hour drive to get to Georgia from here. So yeah, but I mean, you've got this sort of thing all the way over there. So that's the good point. The bad point is you can see there's a lot of litter. Tin cans, plastic bags, beer bottles, which is a real shame. It's a real shame. However, on the plus side, you know, if this was the NC 500, would you be able to camp here? This would be a pay and display car park, or there'd be double yellow lines here, or there'll be height barriers, and there isn't. So, you know, it's one of those things. Yeah, okay, if you can put up with a little bit of rubbish, then you know, it's worth it for the view. Right, anyway, enough of me waffling. We're going to go over there this morning, around that corner and down into a little village and collect some bread, hopefully. Yeah. Come on then. It is really a nice coastline, this, and like I say, I think the only parking restrictions there is where there's campsites. You know, you got to pay for the campsite, but it's not really a parking restriction. But yeah, you could pull up here, park here somewhere, no problem. Guys fishing, if you're into fishing, looks really nice. So we're going to leave here today. We've had two nights here, and it has been absolutely beautiful. We saw dolphins yesterday out here, but we're going to drive around about 20 minutes to another nice little park up. We're going to pass maybe half a dozen park ups en route, so we're going to check them out. But I think we're going to go for this little bit of a more isolated point. In fact, I think that's it there, just stuck out by the other camper. But we will see. Another couple of nights on the coast, and then we turn slightly down southeast, and we start heading towards the hills. Again, I think the hills are them ones what we can just see just there. So yeah, we don't know what we're going to find. We don't know where we're going to park, but it's not going to be a problem.
Oh, puppies in road! Oh!
You want to have a stop, have a play with him?
Oh God, yeah. They're like half a dozen puppies.
Lost it. Lost it here, look. Yeah. Don't go away. Yeah. There you go. I think that's the first time we've seen puppies at the side of the road. As you saw, they were in like a little drain cover. All of them very nice puppies. I'm surprised there's not one or two or all of them sat here at the side of us. The dogs seem a little bit better looked after here in Turkey than what they do in Eastern Europe. So, which is a good thing. All them puppies looked healthy. We gave them a load of biscuits, and yeah, it was nice to see them. So our original camp for today, the entrance to the camp, or entrance to the camps, they've all been dug out, like bulldozed, to stop people from going on there. Now that could be done by the local campsite, just to get people to stop on the campsite, or it could have been the local council, we're not quite sure. Helen's just now at the local shop, just trying to get some bread, basically just have a look and see what they've got. We need some bread, maybe a couple of beers or something like that. Not all the shops have beer, and the reason for that is obviously we're in a Muslim country, and I think depending on how Muslim you are is depending on whether you can buy beer or not. So if you can get a couple of beers, fantastic, and bread would be great too. So so our plans now are to keep pushing on this this coastal road and just see whether we can find another park up. Yeah, these are the cameras on top of the road as well, which are just there. Like I said, I don't know what the cameras are for. No idea, but like I said, we've got this toll sticker now, so that's good. Right, okay. Catch you in a bit. Both of the fucking phones, that's two. Get out! Okay, yeah, how lucky was a BMW driver? I think driving out in any country, especially once you leave Europe, the driving standards change. And I think change is a careful word to actually say. Because out here, what you've just seen with the BMW driver is normal. It's normal, it's the done thing. Yeah, Helen did a great job. While we were coming around the corner and just checking the clearance behind, and the guy actually stood on the corner there, so I was actually looking in the mirror checking him. Obviously Helen had spotted that, you know, the reversing lights on the BMW had come on, so I was just about turning round and focusing on the direction that we're going when the BMW were coming out into the road there. So good shout by Helen. This is where we are. Hopefully get some fishing done here. I really hope so. I'll be spending maybe a couple of nights here. As I say, I've got this little bit of an area to explore. This is still the Black Sea, and I think from here we will be going inland. But yeah, look at this, beautiful. Looks like the council has been round this morning. You can see the black bags. And we've passed some council workers on the way in, so yeah, what a great little spot this is. Free to park here, stop here as long as you want. Even like a burger bar up there, probably doing Kafkas or something like that. But this is nice. Yeah, happy with this. Now, I've already mentioned how crazy these places get. So the sun is probably about an hour from setting. This is the second watermelon, or quarter of a watermelon we've been given. And funny people, the great friendly people. But we've got a car, and they're parked really close because that's, you know, the camper is casting a shade. So we've got a car right underneath our window, and towards the rear of the vehicle, they actually sat on the a mat, brewing the tea and having an evening meal. A little bit, me and Helen's just been saying, a little bit like in England, where, you know, family and friends would meet down at the local Witherspoons or the local pub for a meal and something to drink and eat. These are what these are doing here. So these places get really busy. So I'm going to walk around with the camera, but I'm not going to say much, but I'm just going to take the camera around and then you can see what I mean. So when Helen actually said to me today, when I parked right close to the edge today, she said, "Oh, you're a bit close to the edge." I went, "No, it's just enough just to get the canopy out and to have his meal, because any space you leave, they just squeeze in there and yeah." But anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this this little adventure, I'm going to call it, be full of excitement. But thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.